How about now? Ah, right. I give myself a little bit of a technical difficulty when I first come on. First off, hello, Skull and Mortar. I did it now. Did I fix it now? How about now? All right. Welcome, Sand Mortar, and welcome 3D Enigma to the stream. Normally Monday nights, 8:15 p.m. I go live, but I let it don't go full on live where it's me right there off the bat because I just want to give a little bit of time. Oh, that's my poster glowing behind me. I was like, what is that? Somebody's attacking me. I just give a little bit of time for everybody to slowly roll in and whatnot, and then I'm back. And we got first time chat from 3. Thank you very much. Today, before we normally do, let's watch wrestling, and we watch a wrestling from an independent, usually local to the Indian area. What am I doing? Hi, I'm new here. However, what we're going to do tonight is doing a special. Some of the people of Franklin wanted to know what all was there to do in Franklin, Indiana. And so I said, I know, I'll make a list. Because if anybody knows me, especially Skull and Mortar, right there. Am I pointing at him right, or I'm trying to figure out? Is it that way? Either way, my top 13 things to do this Halloween season in Franklin, Indiana, my hometown, and I have them all listed. I'm not even going to actually put them in any order. I'll just describe what they are and then give you my full opinion what it is. But before I do, I'd like to say hello to all the lurkers there. Adriana Barbero, Alexis the Nexus, Ailey Gathering, and Banana 10, another TV viewer. We got Commander Root, Danking Around, Emma the Dilemma, Lurks, Holla. We got Rogue Girl, Sophia Fox 21, and Sound Alerts. Thank you guys for being here. Although if I did just name you as a lurker and you're not a lurker, you want to chime in at any time, just say hello. Example. The reason why I do that is because throughout this week, anytime you come on my stream and say something, anything, just for example, 3D Enigma, first time chat, 3D Enigma is now entered in a drawing. And at the end of the week, I do the drawing. Whoever wins the drawing gets, I grab a handful of everything in here. There's all kinds of stickers and patches and all kinds of fun pop culture type stuff. And then I mail it out to you. So you guys have been entered tonight. Congratulations. Without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get on with the list. So here we go. One of the very first things I wanted to mention is probably like the top fightings, which is Artcraft. All throughout this October, it's the 5 of them that I wanted to mention is the different movies that are playing at the Artcraft. Very Halloween-y type stuff. For example, we have The Craft at the Artcraft October 28th. You guys remember The Craft back in the day? It was very popular in the 90s. You know, you got the four high school girls that got together and decided to start practicing witchcraft, and then they got into the dark magics and whatnot and had it out with each other and battled it out. So that was fun, and that's going to be at the Artcraft, as well as on the 29th, we have Shaun of the Dead. Love Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead was probably 20 times. Oh yes, 20 times the. But yeah, for me it was Shaun of the Dead. That was my jelly jam right there. Matter of fact, I know plenty of times I had the DVD on like cast commentary and I would fall asleep to it. So absolutely love that. That's going to be on October 29th at the Artcraft. Then I actually I lost some of the dates because we also have on the Artcraft Ghostbusters. Let me find it real quick, the dates. I had them written down, but I forgot to save that part. There's the Historic Art Craft Theater. And so this is the third, so there's 10 left after this. All these people smiling. I talk to you, Arcraft. I'm talking about you, Arcraft. Heartland Film Festival. Oh, nothing. Oh, October 15th and 16th, they had original Scream that's going to be on. That's fun. So there's that. We got 10 left. And then what's going on? Oh, yes, Ghosters is going to be on October 1st and 22nd. And then Silence of the Lambs this next week. This weekend, the 7th and 8th of October, we have Silence of the Lambs. There's 5 there. We have Silence of the Lambs, Scream, Ghostbusters, The Craft, and Shaun of the Dead. There's 5 right there out of the 13 things to go check out. Hello, Nikki Sue. I haven't heard from you in a while, and you have been entered in a contest. I think I saw you watching my crafting stream this morning, but you didn't say anything. I was a little appalled. Shame. Anyway, so just right off the bat, there's 5 things that you can do this Halloween season. And let's go check out some movies, and they're reasonably priced. Their popcorn is delicious, and I believe as well as their drinks and free refills. And you can actually go there right now. They're not even playing anything, but they're open, selling popcorn and drinks and candy and whatnot as you're walking around downtown Franklin. So that is going to be awesome. Also, the costume contest at Gamers Cave. Yes, it is. It's one of the very first times I ever went. I got the dates mixed up, and I went and watched Wizard of Oz in there. And then I got the dates right, and then went and watched Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original, the Gene Well. It was completely scrumdiddly-umptious. So what we also have going, if you're a little bit of a nerd, like me, you might want to check out the costume contest that's at the Gamers Cave in downtown Franklin, just off Jefferson Street. They're going to be having a costume contest, and I believe it is on. I gotta check mark some of the stuff off because I'm losing my place. I believe they said it was the 29th. Here I am double checking everything because I'm like, I don't want to get anybody wrong information. Oh, I do that so often sometimes. Where's that? There we go. Oh, and they started doing Gaslands. The costume party will be on the 28th around 8 p.m. So if you have a wonderful Halloween costume and you would like to try to enter in a contest and win something, there you go. Gamers Cave Costume Contest, October 28th around 8 p.m. is when they'll be having it. So that's going to be awesome. And then, speaking of other nerderies going on, there is Southside Toys and More. If you guys don't know about Southside Toys and More, just this weekend they actually had Mick Foley there doing an autograph signing and a meet and greet. It's very, very awesome. He put stuff on him to make himself look like Cactus Jack, Mankind, and Dude Love. No, what makes you think that? Oh, the music I picked? Because I picked this is I like it. It's lo-fi, I believe is what it was. Or no, Chill Hop. Chill Hop is playing right now. Do you not like the song, or would you like it? Let's do a different song. House of Lo-Fi. There you go. Boom. We'll change it up a little bit. So there you go. Southside Toys and More. It's I set all this up on that computer over there, and then I come over here to talk. So it's basically like if you look over there, It's me just talking. It's with my goggles. It looks like my eyes are glowing. That's kind of cool. I like that. Uh, kind of nerd. Anyway, video. Technically, it is video site. It's Restream. Studio.restream.io. That's how I'm coming to you on Twitch.tv/Vinny Redlock. So if you haven't yet, follow or subscribe or play one of those weird songs, sound bites that Still Murder loves to play. It makes me jump and kind of pee myself a little bit. Anywho, with Southside Toys and More, they are going to be doing Pokemon Halloween pack handing outs. That's right, you're going to get a pack of Pokemon cards on Halloween if you're going out, getting ready for trick-or-treating. Matter of fact, you can go there earlier before the trick-or-treating happens. That will be on the Monday, October 31st, Halloween. And they will be giving everything out up until 6 p.m. 6 p.m. is when they will be finished. So if you want to get some early trick-or-treating out of the way and check out some cool games and toys, Southside Toys and More is one of the places to go to. Get some trick-or-treat, get a pack of Pokemon Halloween cards. It's going to be awesome. Okay, and then also, if you like books, there's a family-friendly party going on at a bookshop with games and whatnot. It is the Wild Bookshop Key Halloween Party. It'll be on October 29th between 4 and 6. Very family-friendly. You can take your kids there and stuff. There's going to be different games and whatnot in this bookstore. I believe it is on Main Street. So definitely check that out. That'll be fun. Especially a lot of families recently have been wondering what kind of stuff they can take their kids to, because when you go to some of these places, the adults like to take over and look really scary and gory and whatnot. So if you want something a little more, as they would say, chill, something family friendly that you can take the kids to without them screaming and trying to run away, check out the Wild Geese Bookshop. Like I said, October 29th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then, trunk or treating. I've seen in October, Skull and Mortar, in October, because if it's not in October, don't worry about it. We'll talk about that's not what you said. I will plug you a second. Take that quote how you will. But Park and Rec, there was people on the several of the Franklin chats on Facebook wondering when a trunk or treat is going to happen. And it's going to happen on October 22nd at the farmers market area, which they just put the new amphitheater in. As a matter of fact, I think this weekend there's another thing that is not on the list, but I just had to add it. They're bringing out the great big inflatable like movie theater screen, and they're going to be watching the original Hocus Pocus at the amphitheater this weekend. Oh, you crack me up, Skull. So besides that, on the 22nd of October, they are having Halloween Town. So there's going to be trunk or treat going on and other games and festivities and stuff. So for one day, they're going to turn that whole section into a big Halloween wonderland for everybody to go to, families to enjoy. So just remember, that's going to be on October 22nd. I believe somebody told me that you start off right off the bat. So cannot wait for that to happen. I know I'm probably going to take Mrs. Ratlock and Minnie with me. So then we have, which is, hello, Master Hux. I hope you're doing well. We are talking about the top 13 things we can do in Franklin, Indiana. And then I want to get to some wrestling right after that. I believe bringing up the Halloween episodes from Wrestle With This. It's going to have Cronus the Berserker in it and whatnot. And I believe also Matthew Brannigan. So that's going to be fun. Yes, I heard Skull and Mortar. You'll be in Mexico. Do not drink the water. Anyway, so one of the things I wanted to make sure everybody knows about right now, you can go right now, and it is magnificent to check out. It is the last Highland. If you get on Highland Road and you drive all the way down to you can't drive anymore, on Highland Road at the corner, and if you're leaving that way, it's over here on this side. Matter of fact, it's not exactly the last house. There's one or two more houses after that, but we like to call it the last house on Highland. It is technically the last house you'll want to be at on Highland. But there, they have the tremendous setup of graveyards and skeletons, and they have 12-footers, 12-foot skeletons and grim reapers and stuff standing around the house for such a small area of property. They have so much going on already, and they had it all set up before Halloween or before October even, and they're still not done. They're still setting stuff up. As a matter of fact, if you do go there, they do have a poster out front because they're also doing it as a fundraiser for the St. Jude Children's Hospital. I believe I got that right. And there they have a QR code. You can scan it with your phone and make a donation to St. Jude's if you like what they're doing. And I know myself will be making a donation as well. So definitely there's something awesome to check out. Another thing is that right behind me over here. That's just a reflection of this. But anywho, so definitely there's got to be at least 35, 40 skeletons and just static props right now. And I think I saw them bringing a bed out, so they're going to be doing kind of like a like The Exorcist. I think they're going to be setting up for that. So it's definitely something you're going to check out. Not only that, we also have on King Street, they already got it set up. We got 2 12-foot skeletons. There's skeletons on bicycles, skeletons push mowing the lawn, skeletons enjoying their coffee, skeletons trying to break the house on that building. It is the Cecil's Boneyard. That's right, Cecil's Boneyard. We started 3 years ago, and we are slowly building the army. Already this year, we have made a purchase of 2 or 3 more regular skeletons and another 12-foot skeleton. Not as many skeletons as, say, the last house on Highland, but they are just having fun doing everything that they want. We have pirate skeletons, cat skeletons, snake skeletons, and they're all just in fun little depictions. And on Halloween, when everybody's trick-or-treating, we're hopefully having some kind of a bone throne or some kind of apparatus set up to where you can walk over, sit down in between the 2 giant skeletons for a wonderful photo op. So besides getting some tricks and treats, you can also get some pictures as well there. So there you go, the Cecil's Boneyard. You can drive by it on Highland. We're getting ready to put out Parker to our pet spider, if you will. That's going to be but yeah, so all throughout this month, you just come driving down King Street, and you can just look to your right or your left, depending on which way you're going. You'll see that. You'll see the 2 black hearses. That's right. Out there in the driveway as well. It's such a wonderful sight to see. They talk about it quite often. And it's always just a happy thing to do for Halloween. So there you go. Cecil's Boneyard. Just to check out. And then we have 2 more things to talk about. We have Martin Place on Halloween. If you have not been to Martin Place yet, trick or treating in Franklin, what in the world are you doing? It is bled out onto Main Street as well. Almost every single house on Martin Place is completely done up, from the edge of the sidewalk to the front door, even all over the house, out in the yard. I've seen people do Pokemon setups. There's been clown butcher shops, and last year there was medieval setups. There was Harry Potter. There was matter of fact, it bled out on the Jefferson Street. They had wrestling. They had somebody set up a fake ring, and everybody was dressed up as pro wrestlers. I told them to take a bump, and they said, "What's that?" And I was like, "This down." No, I'm kidding. So yes, it's all over Martin Place, and Martin Place it's only a stretch. It's not even half a block long. Science. God, I was ready for that, but thank you very much, Master Hooks, for the 10 minutes. I really appreciate it. But yeah, each side, gotta get that shiver out. Oh, there it is. Once again, thank you, Master Hooks, for the 10 minutes. Really appreciate it. Each side, there's always something. Boom, 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 and busiest places in Franklin on Halloween. It will take you a good Like if you seriously are planning on hitting every house and trick or treat at each one of those houses, be ready to spend 5 10 just to get in and out of a house. It bleeds on out into all down Jefferson Street, probably for another half block or so. Houses are all completely done up. Even when you pass through Martin Street, there's little houses just obscurely around the corner. They're done up. One has a little haunted porch. They always have something there to try to scare. They have a photo op area with a person hiding somewhere, normally trying to make you jump scare before they flash that picture to get you there. And that is awesome as well. It's a great time on Halloween. If you are living close to Franklin and your town is kind of ho hum when it comes to trick or treating, make your way to Franklin. Go there. It's a do not want to miss on Halloween. And speak do not misses on, and you also see one or two hearses driving around that time too. Speaking of do not miss on Halloween, let's talk about this. Okay, now when I said I wasn't rating everything, this is number one right now. This is in my book. This is number one. If you don't live in Franklin, you want to try to get there on one of these 2 days, and this place is amazing, and it is right off of the round on Main Street. I forgot the name of the road is. Actually, if you know where Highland is, which has all the bones and stuff, if it's one street over. They're called Night Terrors. It is a haunted house. It is out of somebody's just home yard. When you see this person's house all throughout the year, you would never think that they want to do a haunted house. And I'm talking, I went last year, my very first time, because any of the other times they were completely packed. They only run 2 days, and they only work off of donations. That means it is free to go through, but they would appreciate a donation. I myself I've been through so many different haunted houses, so many different haunted attractions. Night Terrors is on par with some of these supposed 4 and 5 star haunts. They have great actors and actresses. They have great props. They have a great awareness of space. I would say I myself went through the haunt with a small group, and we were walking pretty standard. And I want to say it took us probably about somewhere between 18 and 20 minutes to get through that. And there's a lot of haunts out there that charge 30 and 40 bucks a ticket for, like, say 2 attractions, and you're in and out in 15 minutes. So for what they give you, I personally would appraise it at, say, a $20 ticket. On average, a $15 to $20 ticket. And they let you go through free. They just ask if you can to give them a donation. And what do they do with the donation? They just put it directly into the haunt for the next year. I even contributed a little bit. Like I said, I love the haunt industry. I love Halloween. I had procured some items from Hannah Haunted Acres from years ago and kept them in a storage unit, and ended up going there and giving them a super great deal so that they may one day add it to their haunt as well. And fingers crossed that I may see 1 or 2 of those items when I go through this year, because I will be there this year. As a matter of fact, I even talked on the Twitch stream on this one, twitch.tv/VRantLuck. I will be live recording my reaction walking through Night Terrors. And Night Terrors is on the 28th and 29th until 1 a.m. There were people last year that traveled as far as Cincinnati, I think Lexington, Chicago, Dearborn. Those were some of the places I was hearing people saying where they were coming from, just to go through this haunt. But they do it from dusk, which is usually around 8 p.m., until, I believe, 1 a.m. 1 a.m. is their cutoff. They will not go past that. And if you get on my TikTok, you scroll through, you'll find me showing a line at Night Terrors at like midnight. There's still an hour left, and we're talking there's still probably 200 to 300 people waiting in line to go through this haunt. It is absolutely amazing. It is something, like I said, it's worth the drive to come through. They are top notch. They are on a lot of professional haunts. And they're not that garbage like Machine Man or whatever it is. Those people that just they're basically torture porn. They're not a haunted house. They just want to hurt people. They want to get away with getting off on hurting people. It's not a haunted house. You're paying these people to physically hurt you to make you not want to do it anymore. It's a stupid thing. But this is excellent. Any kind of donation, they're more than happy to have. Did we lose me? We just lost. What in the world? Am I still on? One of my notifications just said that I dropped. I'm right here. Okay, so I'm back though. All right, cool. But yeah, that was that was my number one anyway. So there you go. But yes, number one choice. If you were to do anything, they're only open 2 days out of the year. Definitely goes is worth the drive. They're like the people from Michigan. I believe they actually drove down, went to that haunt first, checked out a couple other haunts, and then spent the night at like a hotel because they heard that Night Terrors was so impressive. And if you guys want to take that trip, you'll find out and you will be impressed with them as well. And the guy, not only does he makes the walls, he does all the electric, he hooks up his own props, he even makes all masks and props as well, handmade stuff. It's amazing. I can't talk any more highly about this group because I mean the fact that they do this and he does it just out of the passion and has not tried to go forth and make this a full-on professional haunt and start charging for tickets blows my mind because at this quality, like I said, $15 to $20 ticket. If I was to run a haunted house like that, I would immediately say I will not do it for anything less than that. So those are my top 13 choices for things to do in Franklin, Indiana, and during the Halloween season. So I hope you enjoyed that. But that out of the way, we are now moving along to our show that we're going to be watching. And it is from Wrestle With This. Once again, it is one of their Halloween specials. And it's not letting me type. There you go. Click. Wrestle with Andy keeps popping. I was like, do you want to watch Wrestle with Andy? I'm like, no, I don't. If you don't know, Wrestle With This is a tremendous motion. They came out, they've been now going on 4 years. They are based around Center Grove, Indiana. And where did it go? Is that it? No? Yes? We're going to watch part of Smash Mouth Slamboree Halloween episode. Ooh, let's bring it up. We're not watch the whole thing. We're going to watch a couple matches. We're going to save more for next week. Scratch my face. All right, here you guys go. Without further ado, we're going to be watching part 1 of Smash Mouth Slamboree 3. We're going to get all Halloweeny with it. Enjoy. Nice. I like the intro. Oh, reloading. Predicador Loco. I got to get to the bottom of that. Something's going on in the group. Matt Brannigan versus Kronos the Berserker. Featuring dick clowns. Oh, man. I like that. That's a pretty fun intro.
This year for the Flamboyant Battle Royale, the winners
Okay, that's enough before I get copyrights. Like, I don't want to get it. I want to get a copyright strike.
Some sort of hybrid costume. What a feel-good moment.
Are you excited? Wait, what's going on? I thought we talked about this, dude. Where's your my costume? Embarrassing? Yeah. Easier to say.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Welcome, everybody.
There's something going on with the.
On Halloween.
Seems that we're slowing down.
You know tonight, G? Tonight's an epic night. I'm back. Not in action, but come soon I will be. It's not through the doctors yet.
Boop.
But man, tonight's so full of
Testing something out.
We got it. This annual Smash Mouth Battle Royale.
That is so choppy.
And that features winner gets top shot. Pretty belt he chooses. We also have my best friend Dick, hoping seriously captures those tag team belts with a partner of his choosing, which I don't know who that is. Surprise. Like he always says to me, Dick's full of surprises. Yeah, I know.
The output on this is terrible.
Ladder match for the Continental Championship. And we have a huge, mega, serious main event.
Well, let's get to it.
Wouldn't be Halloween without some creepy clowns, right, Dodge?
Under normal circumstances, I'd say I'm not looking forward to this, but it's Halloween done, and there ain't no more appropriate way to start this thing than with these spooky, scary, psychotic, twisted disciples of chaos.
They really decided to go all out on this Halloween. We heard you back home and kind of freaked out. Hours like creepiness or what? The country's guys know where they are.
This isn't very upsetting.
Well, that's even more unsettling. How did they do that?
Special effects. That's how they did it.
Getting into this match. They may have Here comes the man with the plan, the man who faced a career-threatening ankle sprain and hands in his clouds. Dick Williams, brand new look.
What's the brand new look? He kind of still looks the same.
Interesting predicament for Dick Williams. For the first time in his career, he was on the other end of the anarchy that he usually likes to instigate. The question is there even a plan out there that can possibly be orchestrated well enough to back Diggles and Twinkles?
Well.
It is the two freaks.
Busted my ankle. Try to ruin my destiny. This is the perfect setting and the perfect time to unleash my master plan. Because I found the only tag team partner that's a bigger freak and a more psychotic than you two put together.
Welcome back, Skull and Mortar. I seem to be having a little bit of an issue. It's getting kind of choppy. I'm trying to look and see what the bit rate is.
What?
It can't be.
Well, now wait a minute here. This can't be right.
Did he really pull in who I think it is? A mystery partner for the tag team titles. It is Sandra Deville. He's got a match later tonight.
I think we already know how this is going to happen.
Sandra Deville is going to be in the Horror Heights ladder match here just a little bit.
There's no love lost between Dick Williams and Deville, but somehow he talked him in to becoming his tag team partner tonight. And look, those clowns look a little uneasy.
Dick Williams may have just pulled the ace out of the deck. What a play!
It is very choppy, which is disappointing. I'm trying to see what my bit rate is going out, but it's not showing.
Don, do you realize what this means? If DeVille ends this match with Dick Williams, by the end of the night, he'd be a co-champion.
It looks like this is official. Dick Williams versus Dick
Oh my God! Dick Williams
him out of his seat.
Well, there you go.
He wants a master plan almost in fruition. You can see the frustration there. Beat him to hell with the dick stick.
Oh my God! Third. Devastating. Nobody's kicking out a third dick drop.
It's over on the Twinkles. Twinkles saves Giggles. My God. Imagine Dick Williams pulled that out.
Dick Williams, his plan laid out. He's a ace up his sleeve. Save the corner. He had a corner. He had another stick up his other sleeve. And now he's out away. Side to side chaos.
He may not even need Sandra Deville. Giggles is hurt.
That ankle seems to be okay right now as he's clobbering. Blows down on the head. Oh
no. Speaking of heads, Giggles with a headbutt drops Dick Williams, and
that may be all it's needed
to turn the tide to this thing. Giggles is on the attack. Look at this headbutt after headbutt right on top of the onslaught.
Not bad.
You've seen in the past, it may not be the area it's always expecting.
The choppiness on this is driving me insane. You see, when I'm watching it on the screen, it's coming through perfectly flawless. There's no issues. And then I look over to see how it's coming through on Twitch, and it is just so choppy. It's actually mildly infuriating. But that's what happens when you don't have that many
Devils and Xander DeVille face to face.
Speaking of pissed off, I think he's trying to get Xander in the ring. I don't know if that's a wise move.
God, I want to see that. I want to see that confrontation.
We're trying to scamper away. No avail.
This is Dick Williams' ankle in the first place. Just pop out of his pocket. Started this thing right now. It ain't looking too good for the onslaught.
WWT Tag Team Champions. Giggles and Twinkles have been on a tear. There was some legal action from Ryan Gavel, the attorney for Dick Williams, that got him into this match. Right, Dodge?
Yeah, and I don't know if this is a reward or not. I mean, I get it. You're fighting to become the first ever tag team champions. When you win a loss, the one thing I would want out of is a tag team match with these two freaks.
With his ankles.
How's Raw going for you right now, Master Hooks?
Even if he wins, he may not walk out the champion. Oh, nice below the belt shot. Not sure how the ref didn't see that one. Dick Williams' desperation move, trying to get to the corner. And tagging Xander DeVille. Here we go.
Here we go, Don. Here we go. And that Giggles makes the tag. It's Giggles. This is down.
It's about to get evil in here right now. This could be the ultimate play for Dick Williams.
Happy Halloween. This is like killer clowns from outer space. Jeepers Creepers.
With the clowns.
Let's giggle a second.
Xander standing there. Imagine no opponent. Ready to strike.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh, what the hell?
Level is my partner.
This is when Xander joins. Okay. Okay. I'm becoming a Lashley fan again, so.
What the hell is this?
Well, there was the tag. The hell just tagged Dick in. What is going on, Don?
So he super kicks the dick and then tags the dick in.
What the hell is happening?
The only thing he hit was Dick Williams right on the bridge of the nose. And the onslaught needs to be completely limp in the middle of the ring.
Like the band police?
Now partnerless.
I'll be wrapped around your finger. That was a good shot. I kind of like some of those tag team moves like that. You know, the clowns using each other as their own weapons.
Not looking good for the onslaught. Straddled and down 2 and 3. Those evil bastard clowns, the disciples of chaos. After what you could describe as chaos.
Oh my God, Don.
Oh, he used to be a cop. I like how you said he was a police.
Fate of Dick Williams, and thanks to DeVille, the era of chaos ensues. Giggles and Twinkles are your first ever Wrestle With This tag team champions. God help
And they are still tag team champions to this day.
Fight sometime. I don't know who can take it off of them, Dodge.
Nightmare Fuel at Slavery 3. Good luck to all who enter the tag team division with these two on top of the mountain.
I think this is the tag team division's worst nightmare.
All right, I'll tell you what. The choppiness is driving me insane. So for now, we're going to cut it off there. We will be continuing the rest of the special Monday. on Let's Watch Some Wrestling. And I got some fun little things to continue along with. Thank you once again. Huge thank you to 3D Enigma for coming in and talking. And you've been entered in the competition, as well as every single one of you. And I'll get to it right. Hopefully, if you guys saw this morning's stream, you'll have seen the really awesome comic book cover I did. It's way over there. I don't want to get up and grab it. But some of the other cool stuff I'm doing, which I did off screen, is for VoltCon, which is coming up. I got my hands on some of these books right here. Boom. They were at the Dollar Tree. And I found out a lot of other states that were trying to get these books didn't have them. Well, I got 10, I believe. And I was going to just resell them at my booth. And they told me, well, because of how things are, we don't want you to resell anything. You have an artist booth. So it would be okay if you just didn't do that. And I was like, no, very well, that's fine. And I was like, well, I got these 10 books. What am I going to do? And then I realized something. Well, if I put artwork on this book, I can sell this book as my artwork. So I took this. Look at the back page. Boom, I did this. So every back page of these books is going to have one of these Voltron lions on it. I'm going to do 5 lions, and then I'm going to do some of the villains on the other 5, and I will have them available. Basically, so therefore, I am selling my artwork. Just get back in this book. So not only do people get the book that they weren't able to find in the state they're at, but they also get some sweet artwork on the back of it. I think that's a win-win. So I'm going to be finishing these up because I already have the others drawn out. See, they're drawn out. I just haven't colored them in yet. We get all the lions done, and then I'm going to work on some of the villains, Zarkon, Hagar, and some of the others. Maybe actually do the Voltron head on one of them. I don't know. But yeah, so we had a good night tonight. We Master Hooks jumped in and made me pee myself a little bit with 10 bits. Thank you very much for that. We had first time conversationalist 3D Enigma. That was awesome. Nikki Sue came on. Which is awesome. You're all entered in this week's drawing. I tried to shave my nose hairs, and I got a stray one in there. It's driving me insane. But yeah, that is it for the night. Thank you very much. Once again, tomorrow morning, that's a very nice emote, Master Hooks, but you know what kind of emotes I'd like to see in the chat? I think you know. Because I'm selfish and narcissistic. Ha! I admit it. But anywho, there you go, Master Hooks. Thank you very much. I'm actually currently, oh yes, 9:30 tonight. Skull and Mortar live. We're gonna be doing some awesome stuff. And you know what? Oh, hey, West is here. Hello, West. West, I need to show you. I'm gonna send you a picture. I went ahead and got the comic book cover finished. Once again, tonight 9:50 or 9:30. 9:30 Skull and Mortar. We're going to be watching people doing recipes. We're going to see good recipes. We're going to see bad recipes, and then get ready for Wednesday. I said I was wanting 5 subscribers, at least 5 subscribers as a goal to go over there on Wednesday and try out this supposedly horrible watermelon barbecue that Skull and Mortar has. But you know what? I want to try it anyway. So I didn't hit my goal, but I'm still going to go and try it. Enter. What do you do about it? Yes. After tonight, after Skull and Mortar at 8:15 a.m., I'll be back at it again, rolling the dice, trying to figure out what I'm going to make. Master Hooks, thank you very much for coming on the stream. I know that you've had some a little bit of obstacles and turmoil going on with you right now. I'm just happy to see you again. I'm happy to hear that things are getting better. So, what is it we always say, Master Hooks? I'm waiting for Master Hooks with the cube because Master Hook's always cut the cue. It says it right before we sign off. Master Hooks fell asleep. There it is. Peace be with you. And look, So Not Fun just popped on right at the end. Hi, Mom. She hopped on right in just to make sure that she gets her name in the hat. She hasn't won yet. But thank you guys very much for being here. Just remember, if you have any time, even if you're out of state, if you want to find a reason to travel this month, come check out some of the crazy things they got going on in Franklin, Indiana during the Halloween season. I'm Vinny Ratlock, your local friendly mad scientist or weird scientist, saying once again, this wasn't just us watching. Oh, well, I'll give you a call. I'm getting ready to sign off. We'll talk more about that in a second. This wasn't just me talking about the top 13 things to do in Franklin, Indiana during Halloween. It's about us watching some choppy wrestling, which hopefully I'll get that figured out. She wasn't actually, she went to the ER, but she was helping out another person. It wasn't her actually in the ER. So there you go. And suddenly I jumped 9 viewers. What did I just, everybody just came in. Why does everybody show up to see me when I'm leaving? It's one of those things. They hate to watch me go, but they love to watch me leave. But yeah, no, So Not Fun is actually very well right now. So Not Fun was helping somebody else in need. And Skull and Mortar, on the other hand, I think we're going to be talking to him on his stream tonight at 9:30 about his shoulder injury. And why he thinks he should still be doing on 11/5 at the Irving Theater for Wrestle Arts. Yes, I know you have a lot to. You feel that you need to keep going. You know, that's understandable. But I'm telling you, if you don't go in there 100%, don't be surprised if you don't walk out with that belt. And I'm saying this to you as a friend. Well, dag nabbit. Should have told me that right off the bat. It's like that one wrestler, Kay Fabian. But anywho, you guys have a wonderful night. And I'll see you again tomorrow morning, 8:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Or later on, 9:30 on Sorter's channel. But just remember, it's not just science. It's science!